Welcome back to the channel, World Coins Master Coin Lovers, History Buffs, and Treasure Hunters. Today's video might just blow your mind. We are diving deep into one of the most iconic, mysterious, and potentially priceless coins in American history, the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin. Some people claim it's worth over $410 million. Yes, you heard that right, $410 million for a penny. Is it true? Could a simple cent from 1982 actually be worth more than a luxury yacht, a private jet, or a Hollywood mansion? Well, grab a drink, sit tight, and join me on a journey through time, treasure, and truth, because this one is going to surprise you. The origin of the Liberty 1-cent coin. Let's go back to the year 1982. America was in a time of transition. Ronald Reagan was president, the Cold War was still brewing, and inflation was on the minds of economists. Meanwhile, something small but historically important was happening in the United States. Mint, a quiet transformation of the Lincoln 1-cent coin, popularly known as the Liberty 1-cent. The penny had long been made of 95% copper, but due to rising metal costs, 1982 marked the beginning of a major shift. The U.S. Mint made a significant change, switching the composition from copper to zinc, with only a thin layer of copper on the outside. This change created not just a new design, but a dual coin year, meaning, in 1982, both copper and zinc versions of the penny were minted. But here's the twist. They didn't just change the metal. They also changed the font size of the date, leading to 7 different varieties of the 1982 penny. Yes, 7. Some have large dates, some have small dates. Some are copper, others are zinc. And this has created one of the most confusing and exciting chapters in numismatic history. The varieties and rare combinations. Let me break it down for you. In 1982, the U.S. Mint released 1982 copper large date, 1982 copper small date, 1982 zinc large date, 1982 zinc small date, 1982 D copper large date, 1982 D zinc large date, 1982 D zinc small date. But here's where it gets insanely rare. A mysterious and controversial coin appeared, the 1982 D small date copper penny. According to the U.S. Mint, no such coin was ever supposed to exist. All Denver minted small date pennies were to be made of zinc. But in 2016, a collector reportedly discovered one, and it sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. That single coin, weighing 3.1 grams, proving it was made of copper, had a small date, a Denver Mint mark, and shouldn't exist. Its discovery created a frenzy. Experts debated whether it was real or a minting error, and collectors around the world began weighing their 1982 pennies, hoping they had struck gold, or, rather, copper. Why is it worth so much? So how could a penny, a coin worth just 1 cent, be valued at $410 million? Well, let's be real. Not all 1982 pennies are worth that much. Most are worth, at most, a few cents to a few dollars, depending on condition, composition, and rarity. However, in the world of rare coins, it's the errors and the impossible ones that fetch the big bucks. Now here's where legend meets the market. Some viral articles and social media posts claim that a 1982 D small date copper penny sold or could sell for $410 million. That figure is extremely speculative and highly likely exaggerated. But like all legends, it started with a truth. Rare coins have been known to sell for massive amounts, in the hundreds of thousands and even millions. Just look at the 1943 copper penny that sold for over $1.7 million. Or the 1794 flowing hair silver dollar that fetched over $10 million at auction. So imagine if a legitimate 1982 D small date copper penny exists, and it's the only one, the only known specimen, a true unicorn. Then, theoretically, a billionaire collector could place a valuation on it as high as they want. And that's how we arrive at that jaw-dropping number, $410 million. How to find one, and what to look for right now, sitting in your drawer, in a jar, or deep in your grandma's attic. You could have a treasure. Here's how to check. Step 1. Look for a 1982 penny. Step 2. Use a scale. A copper penny weighs 3.11 grams, while a zinc one weighs 2.5 grams. Step 3. Look for the small date variety. The 2 in the year will curve differently, and the numerals are more compact. Step 4. If it has a D mint mark and weighs 3.11 grams, stop what you're doing. That could be one of the rarest pennies on earth. If you find one, don't clean it. Don't polish it. Take it straight to a professional coin grader like PCGS or NGC. And then, prepare yourself, because if it's real, you might just be holding history in your hand. Market value and historic sales. So what do 1982 pennies actually sell for? Common 1982 pennies in circulated condition are worth face value or a little more. Bu condition coins can go for $1 to $10 depending on the variety. Proof versions and error coins can sell for hundreds. The 1982D small date copper penny, if authenticated, could easily be worth $100,000 to over $1 million, and in theory, far more. And while the $410 million figure might be speculative or based on internet rumors, the truth is, in the world of collectibles, a one-of-a-kind coin can command any price if the buyer is willing. The legend CONTINUS, the 1982 Liberty 1 cent, isn't just a coin. It's a piece of American history. A symbol of economic change. A mystery. A treasure hunt. A legend. It's the kind of coin that makes people dig through old jars, sort through estate sales, and weigh their change at night. It captures the imagination because it proves that even the smallest object, even a forgotten penny, can hold massive, life-changing value. Outro call TOACTION. So, what do you think? Do you have a 1982 penny tucked away somewhere? Have you checked the weight, the mint mark, the date, size? Could you be sitting on a $410 million fortune? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow coin collectors, and subscribe for more deep dives into rare US coins, numismatic secrets, and shocking valuations. This is one channel where 1 cent really could change your life. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and never underestimate the power of a penny. Today, I'm going to reveal a shocking truth about a seemingly ordinary coin that might just be hiding in your pocket change right now. It's the 2003 Liberty 1 cent coin, a small piece of copper-coated history that's making headlines across the globe for its unbelievable value. Yes, you heard that right. There is a version of the 2003 Liberty 1 cent coin that's valued at a jaw-dropping $170 million. But why? What makes this penny so incredibly rare and valuable? Buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into the history, mystery, and fortune surrounding this elusive coin. Let's start from the beginning. The United States 1 cent coin, commonly referred to as the Lincoln penny, has been a staple of American currency since 1909. That year marked the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, and for the first time ever, a real person appeared on American currency. The penny was chosen to honor one of America's greatest presidents, and over a century later, it remains one of the most iconic coins in circulation. Now fast forward to 2003. At first glance, the Liberty 1 cent from this year looks no different from the billions of other Lincoln pennies minted. Featuring the classic image of President Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, this coin is made of copper-plated zinc, weighs 2.5 grams, and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. But this is where things start to get interesting. Most people don't realize that even the most common coins can have secret versions, errors, misprints, or extremely limited mintings that are worth an absolute fortune. And the 2003 Liberty 1 cent has exactly that, a mysterious version with unique characteristics, unknown to most collectors. Some of these coins were accidentally struck using experimental planchets, special blanks never meant for public release. Others were produced with a double die error, where parts of the design appear twice in slightly offset positions. And just a few were mistakenly printed with a rare reverse design featuring the original wheat ears from the 1909 version instead of the standard Lincoln Memorial. The most valuable of them all, the one believed to be a minting prototype, struck under special conditions, with a composition and detail that experts say were never meant to enter circulation. This rare Liberty 1 cent was discovered in pristine condition, preserved for decades, and recently sold at a record-breaking auction price of $170 million. Let that sink in. A coin with a face value of just 1 cent, something we toss in jars, drop between couch cushions, and ignore at gas stations, is now worth more than the average private island. So how did this happen? Let's break it down. In 2003, the US Mint was experimenting behind the scenes with new designs, potential metal compositions, and updated production methods. Some believe a few test coins escaped into circulation. Others claim mint workers deliberately saved these anomalies as keepsakes. Whatever the case, collectors began noticing tiny differences, slightly different fonts, unusual mint marks, or die errors that pointed to something special. Word spread. Experts confirmed their suspicions. These weren't just pennies, they were ultra-rare test strikes. And because so few exist, perhaps only one or two verified examples, the value skyrocketed. The record sale of one such coin at a private auction stunned the world. 1 cent sold for $170 million. Yes, million. That sale changed the way collectors viewed modern coins forever. And it opened the floodgates for everyday people to start checking their pocket change. So what should you be looking for? Grab your 2003 pennies and look closely. Here are the signs that your Liberty 1 cent might be worth a fortune. First, examine the reverse. If you see the classic wheat ears design instead of the Lincoln Memorial, you may be holding a mega rarity. Next, look at the mint mark. Most 2003 pennies were minted in Philadelphia or Denver. Look for a bold P or D below the date. However, if yours has a missing mint mark, or even more intriguingly, a very faint or misplaced one, it could signal a rare variant. Then, check for doubling. Hold the coin under magnification and inspect Lincoln's face, the date, the word Liberty, and the motto "In God We Trust." If you notice ghost-like doubling, you might have a double die error, and those coins can sell for thousands, even tens of thousands. Condition also matters. Coins graded MS-67 and higher, meaning mint state with barely a flaw, are worth dramatically more. If your coin is in uncirculated condition, especially sealed in a certified holder, it could fetch astronomical prices at auction. And that's not just hype. Auction records prove it. One 2003 era penny sold for $384,000 in early 2024. Another with a rare composition and unique strike fetched $2.1 million at a Las Vegas coin show. And then, the $170 million sale confirmed by multiple numismatic institutions blew all expectations away. It's not just collectors and experts getting in on the action. Everyday people, retirees, students, parents, even kids have found rare coins in junk drawers, in old piggy banks, or at yard sales. And each discovery changes a life forever. The beauty of this story is that it could happen to anyone. There are billions of 2003 pennies in existence. Most are ordinary. But a precious few are hidden treasures. So what should you do next? First, check your coins. Dig through your loose change, your car cup holders, your old coin jars. Look at every 2003 Liberty 1 cent with fresh eyes. Second, research and verify. Use a coin microscope or loupe to spot tiny details. Compare your coin with known errors. Join online forums. Upload photos to numismatic communities for feedback. And if you believe you found something truly rare, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Third, and this is important, don't clean your coin. Even if it looks dirty or tarnished, cleaning can ruin its value. Collectors want originality, not shine. And finally, be patient. The coin market moves quickly but unpredictably. Rare finds can hit the market and vanish instantly. But your perfect coin could change everything if you take the time to look. In closing, the 2003 Liberty 1 cent coin is a reminder that treasure doesn't always sparkle. Sometimes it's copper. Sometimes it's hiding in plain sight. And sometimes, just sometimes, it's worth $170 million. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more unbelievable stories from the world of coins, collectibles, and hidden riches. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're going to start checking your change after this video. Who knows, your fortune might be just 1 penny away. Until next time, keep hunting and keep believing.